Hi everybody! So today is our day for our big announcement that we told you, we promised we would bring. And so here goes. To begin and start thinking about what we're going to say today, I just want to remind you guys, you know how we are, and we are really big on things like learning and reading and exploring, and that's a big part of why we live the way we do. So, you know, it's kind of our thing is to just thirst for more adventure. So with that, we are looking to do some more adventures, and that brings us to really wanting to go to some international destinations. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're up to. We've been thinking about this for a while. It's something that we put off for a while because obviously the cost, but because we're getting so good at doing things really cheap, we're able to, you know, if we make any money, which like I said, we do work online and we bring in some money to cover expenses, but we can hopefully get to the point where we can start saving up for a trip every once in a while. So
yes. So how's this going to change the channel? It's not really going to change at all. We're just going to be bringing you more stuff from other countries. So
the change will be like an expansion of
well,
stuff.
we're still going to be doing everything as cheap as possible. Again, pretty much our only expense is transportation and food. So we're pretty much just going to put a backpack on and kind of just go for a hike.
So our main cost in this is going to be pretty much saving up for a flight, which flights are expensive, but at the same time, if we do this the way we're talking and we just throw a backpack on, I mean, we're really only saving up for the flight. And we're going to be doing this in a way that, again, like we do everything, as cheap as possible. So
yeah, we're not going to be doing the touristy things like the malls and all the shopping and
eating out constantly. And just like we are here, you know, we're just not going, we're going to sacrifice the luxuries and, you know, sleep on the ground somewhere else in a tent instead of fancy hotels and stuff like that, and so that we can afford it. Hi, Mohana. So, yeah, so realistically, what we can expand on the channel is to basically do what we're doing here, but on an international scope, so we can show people, you know, even international travel can be done on the cheap, and that's kind of our motivation here, and hopefully that works out. So
yeah, so we haven't really made any plans yet. It probably won't be till around at least next year at the earliest sometime, late probably next year. So right now we're still trying to figure out, well, what are our options and where is a good place to go. So for anybody that's international,
international people out there or people that have traveled a lot or anywhere internationally,
we have some places to go that's
give us ideas.
Cheap and very naturey and not very crowded.
We haven't had a lot of time to do research. We're knowing us, we're going to do a lot of research. But, you know, again, what we're talking is we want something that's very cheap or affordable, whatever good word we want to use here, for us and our budget. We want somewhere that we can do the strap the backpack on, show up. So a place that's very, so it's good for just backpacking and hiking, but at the same time, not somewhere that's going to be super crowded. So there are great places I'm aware of out there that would be beautiful scenery and good backpacking. Lots of people go there to backpack, but it's also well known, and so you get tourists, and I don't like the whole like hiking highway thing. So we're really trying to scratch at those places that are either part of a country that kind of gets overlooked, or even a country itself that gets overlooked. And maybe some of you have some good suggestions for us if you've gone or you live there. That would be really awesome. I mean, anything you can tell us, like, hey, this is a good place, try this. Then we'll go, okay, and we'll look it up. Hey, this place, maybe transportation is really cheap or easy to get around, and that could be really good for us.
Just a place where kind of our money can get stretched out and go.
Yeah, places where the U.S. dollar will go far. I mean, whatever. We're at the very beginnings of this. But we got a long journey ahead of us. But we just wanted to share with you guys because it's kind of big for us. It is something we've talked about, again, because I'm the dreamer type, and you know, I think of these places in the world, and I just always want to explore everywhere, but obviously it costs money, and that's the trade-off. But we've been thinking about this, and we think we can do it really cheap, like we do everything else. So
that's what's been nice, is living the way that we have been. We've been saving money, so
it teaches us.
Now we're able to do some of the things that we didn't think we were actually going to be able to do. So
yeah, so it won't be for a little while, this first trip that we do. Because obviously we do need to save up a little for it and make sure we're prepared, and do a lot of research. So over the next, however many months, we're going to be in major planning mode, just thinking about it. Yeah, so, whoop, dogs are knocking me over. So yeah, that's what we got going on. And we thought you guys would like to know, and you guys could be very helpful for us. And it's going to be really exciting, because now it's going to be Paradise on Pennies around the world, rather than just in pretty much the Western U.S. and Canada. Yeah. So, yeah.
So any suggestions you guys got, just drop them in the comments.
Yep, let us know.
We'll
Help
research everything.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.